Are the rerunning characters in 3.3 anniversary patch still worth it? Hello everyone, this is 12th Harbinger and welcome to my channel. Alongside the two new queens Yuki and Denia, we have 4 other queens rerunning in the same patch. Iuno, Mornye, Chisa, Phrolova, and in this video I will let you know who is worth pulling for your account. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's start with Iuno. Iuno is a mixed character. She can function as both main DPS and sub DPS and also provide healing, making her an all-in-one character. She has high damage and provides a huge 50% heavy attack damage amplification buff from her outro, and an additional 40% damage amplification which can only be utilized by her and Augusta. She is the best sub DPS for Augusta, Jian, and a great support for any heavy attack damage dealer. However, there is a 4-star alternative for her which is Mornye, who is a really great replacement in her teams, so that greatly reduces her pull value. And if you wish to use her as a main DPS, she needs Line to be able to perform similar to the top DPS characters, and the damage is mostly single target as well, making her DPS teams not that good for Viva. She is not a bad character to pull, but I would only pull her if I have Augusta or wish to improve my Jian team. Moving on, we have Mornye. Mornye is like the Shorekeeper of Lahiroi, not as good as Shorekeeper, but when it comes to tune break characters like Amet, Luke, especially Line, and also Denia who can apply tune strain, she becomes very strong. She is the best sustain support to pair with teams which have Line, and not just with tune break characters. She is also one of the best third slot members for mono fusion teams with Lupa, as she is the only fusion sustain support. Outside of these teams, she is still quite good but becomes comparable to Verina. If you get her S1, it removes her buff restrictions, making her more flexible, but I don't think that is needed. So overall, I would say she is the best rerunning character of this patch to pull if you have Line, Amet, Luke, Denia or Lupa. But if you are not planning to pull them or any future tune break characters, then it is perfectly fine to skip her. Next we have Chisa. Chisa is going to receive a massive upgrade next patch. As I have been saying a lot of times in my previous videos, Chisa is now finally going to be one of the strongest sustain supports because of our two upcoming characters, Yuki and Denia. Both of them work around negative statuses. Yuki can apply Glacial Shave, whereas Denia can apply Fusion Burst. I believe Denia will be the sub DPS needed for Amet, completing her Fusion Burst team with Chisa as a third slot character. Whereas Yuki looks like a DPS that works around Glacial Shave, so she will also prefer Chisa as a third slot member who can buff negative statuses. Chisa also works with Karthia, but I won't recommend you to pull Chisa for her as Error Over exists. But for Yuki or Denia, we don't have a replacement for Chisa, so she will be a great pull if you are going for them. There are also 2 other negative status DPS characters that are yet to be released, Electroflare and Havoc Bane. I'm pretty sure Chisa will work with them as well. But I won't surely say that she is a must pull for Yuki and Amet Denia team yet, as their full kit has not officially revealed. So I suggest waiting till we get more info. Also for Amet, if you have a Tune Ruptured team, then you don't need to build a Fusion Burst team unless you are pulling for fun. And lastly we have Phrolova, who I consider the best DPS in the game because she can dominate both Tower of Adversity and Whimpering Waves, making her a perfect pull if you are looking for a DPS. But I won't say she is a must pull cause we already have tons of DPS characters who can work really well in both Tower of Adversity and Viva, like Amet, Sigrika, Augusta, Galbrena and many more. So if you are someone that has well built teams that can clear endgame contents, you don't need to pull for her. But for players that are looking for DPS characters, then Phrolova can be the right choice for you. However, you need to make sure that you have a signature weapon as well. If you have Cantrella, Chi-1 or both in your account, then her pull value increases further. But she can perform well even with F2P teams. So overall, are the rerunning characters still worth it? Yes, they are. But are they must pull? Some no, and some depends on the characters you have. So it is difficult to rank them because the pull value will change depending on your accounts. Who are you going to pull in 3.2? Let me know in the comments. And that was all for this video. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. Join my Discord server to hang out with other WoWa players. And thanks for watching.